know the word EMAW, but they do in Manhattan, Kansas. It means every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child is a Wildcat and loves Kansas State. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will have the first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like the offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to go for a big one. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Wide out in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Running back searching for a hole. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Good vision and determination separation there to find his way up to the 23. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. On a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Gore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Gore. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this run.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Flips it out in the flat. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Flawletta. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Arizona in a hurry. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the ball slipped out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Coleman.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Close to the marker, it's Gore. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Leaves it with the back. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Nice move there. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Got it! And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. A first down run on the doorstep. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback keeper. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball was loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's battle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The play action fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up the front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Arizona runs out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. He wants to pass it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Gore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to the air on third and short. Got his man down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. They'll give it to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The give to the back.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He's got it again. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line, and the returner will be brought down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the single back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts...
Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be 1st down for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He looks that one in nicely. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Floretta. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. A little release to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On third down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Going up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. Easy call for the refs. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters.
They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to run on now when he loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Caught over the middle. It's battle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Wildcats in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down here for the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off from the shotgun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The RPO, it's complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Looking to the big tight end. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They'll run it from the gun. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. They'll try the run. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They want to throw it. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete on third down. Arizona runs out the punt team. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They use the end around, first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Line getting set on second down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's caught inside the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Tackled there by the defense. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on third down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And there just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team. Offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in their pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete that throw deep downfield.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. they go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now they'll try the right side. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Now on second down. Off play action. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to move it through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. What a snag by the defense. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see some...
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gore. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Can anyone catch it? Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. To get the incompletion now setting up for them. Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He makes the connection. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On second down, wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the fullback. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Kansas State has it 1st and goal. Handoff to the fullback. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the pummeling has started. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
1st and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job on the big fella.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's battle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. 2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looking to convert, Arizona comes to the line. They move the tight end all over. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The first down for the offense. Power football with the run. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They run the reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They roll ready. Kick 3 tonight. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it in the middle. It's battle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Bulls his way forward. He's knocked down in the backfield. A swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. They'll go right back to the run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.